Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Minamino gets into a good position. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but
Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
So we're still where we started right now. Shot could be on. He's got away. There's the shot! Goal! Japan! The breakthrough strike! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Japan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's gone long.
This is the time you need that pace.
Salah. Oh, that's nice. There's the delivery. He's got tall. Sticks it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Minamino. Minamino. Played out to the left flank. He's found a way through. Here comes a header! Goal! Japan! And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Looking to play him in. Salah. Good chance here! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Itakura. And Kubo. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's a nicely shaped... He's having a go! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Minamino. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Minamino. He shifted it to the flank. Now here's the delivery. Bastoni clears it away. He's shifting through the gears here. That's good play. Now the ball... It's a mighty effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He is through here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution on the field, number 22, Lucas Paqueta. Coming on the field is...
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball. That's going in strongly.
Now it's Lewandowski.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cafu. Hangs in a cross. Takes a shot! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Number 21.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And he welcomes it in. No, that's been intercepted.
Nepal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Neymar.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. And he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. And he's heaved it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lovely ball. Lewandowski!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Still goalless at the moment. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries a measured ball. Bastoni. Lucas Paqueta. Lewandowski. Cafu. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Cafu. Oh, what a mistake! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. India are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing.
And a chance! Goal! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Corner given. They've played it short. Good ball, good take. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Nepal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's in a great position here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That is good alertness. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He can get that clear. Bastoni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lucas Paqueta going face-to-face with his great rival. Some resolute defending there. Played out to the right. Great vision. Not the most convincing of passes. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And he's picked it up out wide. Marquinhos goes sliding in. It's a promising position.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution in progress.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Threads one in.
India clearly have been instructed to...
He's having a go! It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And that's gone loose. Roberto Carlos. And he shoots! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. Can he latch on to this? That's very neat. Ball comes, big header! He's done. And that's it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game, Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other.
Olise! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through, and the through ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? It's there! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, a breakthrough already. He's got away. Can he finish? Danger averted for now. Messi. This looks promising. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now this could be a chance. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's shifting through the gears here. Danielson delivers. And it's claimed by the keeper. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. Face to face with decent chance! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Messi. Nicely spread. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Saka unable to make it happen for all his good It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking for options for movement. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Cannavaro. He's in a great position here. Oh, shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Olise. Passing is crisp and sharp. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Nielsen. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He's picked his way through. Cafu with the slide tackle there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nicely weighted ball. Saka receives it in a wide position. Rijkaard. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Searching pass he's played there. Not the most accurate pass. Out to the right. And he's managed to get free. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Koulibaly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Cross flung in towards the middle. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. Olise. Now that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's the delivery. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shift. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. It's a promising position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raul finds himself offside. Takes the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Messi. Messi! It's a goal! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
They have what? And Batistuta! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop.
Just the goalkeeper to... Hazard! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, played right into his path. And he's got the beating of his man. And a chance! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Can he finish? Just not quite happening for him just now.
Nepal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Corner number 2 then. Beckham goes short. Here comes the cross. Khan deals with that nice and simple. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Batistuta. And this is Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's having a shot! And that has been clubbed away. So, what can they make of this? Pinches it off him. De Bruyne. He has a look up. Danger averted for now. Koulibaly. Rijkaard. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Substitution.
Here we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Ambitious ball here. And the shot! What about that from Fernando Torres? A finish of true class. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the pass is intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
An instinctive delivery. Guardiola gets it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Yes, it's there! Right back in the game! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
This is threatening to become a really good... Big chance! And he's found the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Fernando Torres.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. There's no flag. Oh, he's bustling through here. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rafael Leao. And that has been cut short. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! It's in! And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
And here's Van Basten. It's a mighty effort! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And it's Van Basten. Now it's Rafael Leao. That's a nicely weighted pass. And they've got rid. And claimed it back swiftly. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum. It is edge of the seat time here, their place in the league at stake. Great for the neutrals, utterly unbearable for anyone with a vested interest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Roberto Carlos. Marquinhos with Cristiano Ronaldo! A real chance and a real let-off. Costa Curta. And that's put paid to a promising move. Belletti. Can he latch on to this? Messi is herring after that one. And they're quick to get it back. Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but and the finish! It's bounced back off the post. That is some save from Khan. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And we have our very first corner. Belletti. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Oh, what a mistake! Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Stojkovic with the short one. And this is Batistuta! He's missed, but not by that far. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. He's having a go! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he lines up a cross. Big header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid get their 4th corner. And it's been taken short. And it's Belletti. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's a promising position. And the shot! Deftly away. Knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Messi. And he's managed to get free. And Messi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Madrid are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Danielson. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. He gets big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's their 2nd corner of the game. Up he goes! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Spread out to the left.
3 minutes at a time.
Can he get on the end of this? Batistuta receives it in a good position here. He has found the way through. Batistuta! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
And this could be the final action of the first half. He's tried one! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Stojkovic gets into a good position. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Threads one in. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Played with speed from back to front. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cafu gets into some space. It's a goal kick. Kukçu, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. He's got tall. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And they're back on the ball again. Now, can they get him away? And that's gone loose. Flashes it across. That's a cute ball. Not the most accurate pass. Cafu. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
On the field, number 20, Danielson. Coming on the field.
He's found a way through.
14,
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So their fourth corner of the game. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Vinicius Junior. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Thinks about the shot. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is ended up in no man's land. Koulibaly, always a very imposing presence at the back. It's a searching pass.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Costa Curta. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Goes for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Finally, finally, finally! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Hit into the... He rises! It's in! And they bounce off the ropes. This is going to be one mighty struggle.
Well, the old saying about a wounded animal and all that being at its most dangerous has definitely held through this time.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Madrid. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that has been knocked clear. And that will be it. And so the lowest point, relegation, the ultimate disappointment. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Tottenham finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Del Piero. And this is Forlan. Roberto Carlos. Del Piero picks it up out wide. Del Piero gets flagged offside. Aimed beyond the defence. Big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. He has done it! 2, and we've barely begun here. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Tries to pass it through, and he's managed to get free. Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's been shifted off it. Out to the left it goes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's Forlan! Fantastic from Forlan! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Back to within 1! Interesting!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's... Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hazard. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Probably be looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. That is some save from Khan! Well, now it's a race for the ball, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, it's a... There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Forlan is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Tottenham ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Beckham, looking for options for movement. Messi has it in a wide position. And there's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
In with the challenge. Messi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. And it's Del Piero. Davids. Played back in. He's going for goal! Oh, crossbar! Conte. That is good alertness. Davids. Now Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Messi. Davids. Nakata is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Messi. Clipped into space. Stoichkov. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's in plenty of space here. He has a look. Real chance! Off the post! Stoichkov finds himself offside. Davids, and it's Marquinhos, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous! Oh, that's an excellent interception. And he's taking no chances there. Struck first time! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Carlos brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Oh, what has happened here? Cafu. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. Cafu crosses it in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Tottenham are looking to break at pace. He's found a way through. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, good spread. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Nepal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos. Azar. Davids. And Nakata.
2 added minutes.
Oh, what a ball! Stoichkov! Oh, it's hit the post! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised.
And the first 45 minutes are up. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution in progress.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Now it's Forlan. Now he's got space here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Always onto this. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he was quick to react. Beckham. Now it's Hazard. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. It's a searching pass. It'll be a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. And that interception. And he shoots! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And here's Forlan. Now that looks a decent ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Danielson. Played into space. And no, that was never going to make it. Davids. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Taken back almost at once. Roberto Carlos. Knocks it into space. It scores! Oh, it's come off the upright. Beckham. Danielson. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a little off target. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Great vision. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Davids. And it's Roberto Carlos. Threads one in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Crosses it in. A header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Danielson is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Lewandowski. He is through here! And the pass is intercepted. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Hoisted in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a promising position. He's got away. Stoichkov. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Del Piero. Scholes. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Rafael Leao. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's a key interception. Over to the left. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's intervened well there. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Costa Curta. And he's got the beating of his man. Decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's nice. He's free, he has got space. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's Forlan!
Forlan made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Now it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way.
Takes the shot!
Stoichkov, substitution on the field. Number 17, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 8, Vinicius Junior. Substitution on the field. Number 4, Scholes. Number 11, Del Piero. Coming on
Beckham.
the field,
Plays it in low.
Pedri.
Shot at goal! It's loose and there's a race for... Oh, he's been caught napping!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Driving on and making good progress. Can he get it through? He's shifting through the gears here. Koulibaly. To Beckham. Saka. Nakata does well to stand firm and defend it. Looking for the run. Now it's Saka. He has found the way through. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. That's the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to... So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me.
He's having a go! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And we have our very first corner. Groningen have the chance to go the other way. And it's Messi. Roberto Carlos. Danielson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Robertson, and he's managed to get free. So it is still 0-0. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Batistuta. He's in a great position here. He can get that clear. Groningen have it back and can go again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's run loose here. And that's been won straight back. Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
And it's made its way to him. Robertson. He's got away. Cross from Robertson. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. 15 minutes till half-time. Driving forward. He is through here!
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Beautifully weighted. Alexander-Arnold. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard looking to get on the end of this. Robertson can get it clear. Great ball, and he's in here. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Batistuta. And Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Doué. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Brzezinski. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Nepal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Rijkaard. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work...
Great chance! Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Groningen have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
No way through. He's going for goal!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Denilson. Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Adams deals with that comfortably. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. Shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Doué. He's found a way through. Doué. He's in space and looking for options. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Has a shot! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. Nepal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's intervened well there. Now, can they get him away? Costa Curta spots it and intercepts.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that has been cleared. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just...